Hector Macho Camacho, one of the most unique personas boxing has ever seen. Three-time New York Golden Gloves champion, a three-division world champion, and a Hall of Famer. Conor the Destroyer Benn, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, a colorful and popular three-division champion of the world, Hector Macho Camacho Sr. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Benn.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go, should be a good one. Good defense to block the hook. Beautiful counter punch. It's bombs away. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Incredible work rate. And he scores with the counter. Misses with the straight left. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The gaps are up here, and he'll start tiring out. The jabs.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. No rest for the weary. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The bell rings and we start the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Good counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Holding nothing back here in the round. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. They threw the hook, it didn't land. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Hector Camacho that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Time for the 5th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Perfect counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they... Down goes Ben! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. An illegal move there. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Ben in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet.
There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Only catching air with that hook. Perfect counter, and a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? Down goes Ben. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Hook just can't find the target, and Conor Benn goes down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You continue.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Just the fight. Great round. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up, but he was still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking over one shot.
Here we go. It's round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Down goes Ben. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.